ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى قال رب لم حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى وكذلك نجزي من أسرف ولم يؤمن بآيات ربه ولعذاب الآخرة أشد وأبقى أفلم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى ولولا كلمة سبقت من ربك لكان لزاما وأجل مسمى فاصبر على ما يقولون وسبح بحمد ربك قبل طلوع الشمس وقبل غروبها ومن آناء الليل فسبح وأطراف النهار لعلك ترضى صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Taha. Last night we read this ayah, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that for the one who turns away from my dhikr, and that means the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the concept of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the whole in their life. And Mufassirin have also went with the meaning, of course, in the context of these ayat, dhikr is the Quran. So whoever turns away from the Quran and the message of the Quran, and also in other places, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at some places Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used this word dhikr for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as well. So dhikr al-Rasula, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also called the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam dhikr. So whoever turns away from my Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for them their life will be constricted upon them, very tight upon them. وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى, and we shall raise them blind on the day of judgment. And we explained the meaning that those people who are beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and who are close to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to the next extent believers overall compared to non-believers, they do have less of the worldly possessions generally. Exceptions are there, of course, but generally compared in terms of worldly possessions, believers are always less. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes their heart content. And the Prophet ﷺ has clearly explained this, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes away this contentment of the heart, this heart becoming satisfied with what you have, which is called something called qana'ah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes that away from the heart of a disbeliever. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى, and we shall raise him blind on the day of judgment. قَالَ, he would say, Rabbi, my Lord, لِمَ حَشَرْتَنِي أَعْمَى, why did you raise me blind? وَقَدْ كُنْتُ بَصِيرًا, while I was somebody who was able to see. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is telling us that the eyes of the body, the physical eyes which are used to see, this person would think that I was perfectly able to see in the world, and why are you bringing me up on the day of judgment blind? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's reason is that قَالَ كَذَلِكَ أَتَتْكَ آيَاتُنَا فَنَسِيتَهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say that in the similar manner as our signs came to you and you had ignored them. وَكَذَلِكَ الْيَوْمَ تُنْسَى, in the same way you will be forgotten today, you will be ignored today. So in this world human beings have a choice, and it does not matter if they see or they do not see with their physical eyes. The real vision is the real ability to see is the eyes of the heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also mentioned it in another place in the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّكَ لَا تَعْمَى الْأَبْصَارِ, their eyes are not blind, but their hearts are blind. الَّتِي فِي الصُّدُورِ, those hearts that are found in the chest. So the real vision that matters, the real understanding that matters is not the eyes, but the heart which will accept the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If people are sighted, or the ones who see with their heart, then they really deserve to be called somebody who can see. Otherwise on the day of judgment Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will raise them as blind people and that will be a just decision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You turned a blind eye to the message to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is going to raise you up and forget about you, raise you blind and forget about you on that day. وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي مَنْ أَسْرَفَ وَلَمْ يُؤْمِنْ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِ. This is how we recompense him who exceeds the limits. مَنْ أَسْرَفَ وَلَمْ يُؤْمِنْ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِ, and does not believe in the signs of his Lord. وَلَعَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَشَدُّ وَأَبْقَى, and certainly the punishment of the hereafter is more severe and more lasting. So the punishment for a disbeliever in this world is taking away of the contentment of the heart. They are constantly in worry, and no amount of wealth is enough for them. No amount of wealth or worldly possession brings contentment to them. If they have $1 million, they will envy the people who are billionaires. If they have $1 billion, they will envy the people who are multi-billionaires. And this is the way that it is with kuffar. And everybody, to whatever extent people turn away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes their qanaat, their satisfaction away. And this is their punishment in this world, and the hereafter, in the day of judgment, they will be raised up blind, and when the time will come to throw them into hellfire, Allah will give them their vision back, so that they are able to see the hellfire, and this becomes a further torment upon them. And then the everlasting punishment of the world of the hereafter is ashad and abqa, is more severe and more everlasting. أَفَلَمْ يَهْدِ لَهُمْ كَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا قَبْلَهُم مِّنَ الْقُرُونِ يَمْشُونَ فِي مَسَاكِنِهِمْ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِأُولِي النُّهَى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that does this give them no guidance, that how many generations we have destroyed who used to exist in places where today you walk. So the Arab people, particularly the people of Makkah, when they would go to Syria, Levant for trade, they would pass by those places. And today the Saudi government is also very advertising those areas, the areas where these previous generations were there. So they are on the way from Makkah to Levant, to Syria. And these people, when they pass by those things, do they not pay any heed? Do they not gain any instruction that how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed them just because of this very crime? Inna fi dhalika la ayatin lil ulil nuha. In this there is definitely signs for the men of reason. The people who have reason, who have intellect, they will definitely find instruction from it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the tawfiq to listen to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to understand the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as it is intended, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all among the people of Quran, those who are very special and very dear to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.